Hello, welcome back to the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. There is much to get to today. We stopped last time at man is a star bound to a body until the end. He is freed through his strife. Only struggle and toiling, thy utmost shall the star within thee bloom out in new life. He who knows the commencement of all things free is his star from the realms of night. Powerful. Yeah, that's where we left off. So, yeah, I have talked about it enough. So, I'm going to move on. And welcome back to the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. This is Emerald Tablet 3. And yeah, that is man is a star bound to a body paragraph. Starts off and ends with the realms of the night. It's about the middle, like right smack in the middle of the third tablet. So, that's where we are. That's how it's going to be. And that's why we do it. So, yeah, feeling pretty good today. So, feel pretty little more like I can interpret it a little better. Even though there were a few words like strife, still don't know what that means. I should have done research. I don't know. But anyway, remember, O man, that all which exists is only another form of what. Or remember, O man, that of all which exists is only one. Only. I'm getting so frustrated. Remember, O man, that all which exists is only another form of that which exists not. Everything that has being is passing into yet other being, and thou thyself are not an exception. We are always changing, clearly, and goes as so above, so below, so below, so above, however, whenever first it comes. We're always transforming. Consider the law, for all is law. Seek not that which is not of the law, for such exists only in the illusions of the senses. Which is not law, for such exists only in the illusions of the senses. Seek not that. Obviously, don't seek things that are imaginary or it's the illusions of the senses. So, obviously, our eyes, ears, and everything can trick us into thinking something that is not. Like, it's kind of saying, too, which maybe it's just my bias and, you know, look scientifically, don't just assume everything. Okay, I'll move on because it's kind of self explanatory. Wisdom cometh to all her children, even as they cometh unto wisdom. Yeah, every moment can be a moment of wisdom. So, no matter what, you can find something that is like, oh man, I am now wiser. There will be things that happen that you don't even realize that changes the way your brain thinks and stuff, obviously. All through the ages, the light has been hidden. Awake, O man, and be wise. Life is not always straightforward. You're going to have to look. It's not just going to be played out and, from my understanding, like, you have to actually go and find the truth. You got to go find these things. Go find the light, for it is hidden. Deep in the mysteries of life have I traveled, seeking and searching for that which is hidden. List ye, O man, and be wise. I think that means listen. Listen, O man, and be wise. So, yeah, he's definitely been through a lot. And, list ye, O man, and be wise. Far neath the earth crust. And why not beneath? But far neath the earth crust, in the halls of Amate, mysteries I saw that are hidden from men. Oft have I journeyed the deep hidden passage, looked on the light that is life among men. There neath the flowers of life ever living, searched I the heart and the secrets of men. Found I that man is but living in darkness. Light of the great fire is hidden within.
Look at this name.
Hello. We're going to pause this. All right. I am back after a brief pause. Let's see here. After I journeyed in the deep and the hidden passage, looked on the light, and that is life among men. There, neath the flowers of life, ever living, searched I the hearts and the secrets of men. So maybe other souls as well in these other realms would be the hearts, maybe. Secrets of men. Found I that man is living in darkness. Found I that man is but living in darkness. Light of the great fire is hidden within. On the light that is life among men. There, on the truth that is life. What's the flowers of life again? I can't. Flowers of life ever living. Searched I the hearts and the secrets of men. Found I that man. Obviously, man lives in darkness. I'm trying to look at this from every possible, just every word he speaks in this has some form of a meaning. Maybe not but the other things. So, but it's pretty self-explanatory as well. I think the flowers of life, neath the flowers of life, ever living. So even in life, the flowers of life, there are living beings underneath the flowers of life, apparently. And that's probably where the hearts and the secrets of men dwell. But he didn't use the word dwell, so found I that man is living but living in darkness, light of the great fire is hidden within. Okay, next. Before the lords of hidden Amate learned I the wisdom I gave unto men. So he actually was before Amate. Masters are, because it says before the lords hidden Amate. And I think he's talking about different, the higher dimensions. Because from it was either this one or the last tablet, they talked about how the lords of the higher realms were present, and so that either is where the lower realms dwell or it's the higher. I think the higher, but before the lords of hidden Amate learned I the wisdom I give unto men. Learned I before learned I the wisdom I give unto men. I give. Masters are they of the secret.
Jennifer Lynn Downs, Amit Swenson.
Sorry, apologies. Before the lords of hidden Amate learned I the wisdom I give unto men. Masters are they of the great secret wisdom, brought from the future of infinity's end. Seven are they, the lords of Amate, overlords they of the children of morning, sons of the cycles, masters of wisdom, formed are not they as the children of men? 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9 are the titles of the masters of men. So I read it, and now I got to go over it, because a lot of the time when I'm reading, I don't always follow. Like they have secret wisdom, and so there must be a reason for why they have it like capitalized. Brought from the future of infinity's end. For the lords of hidden Amate learned I the wisdom I give unto men. Masters are they of the great secret wisdom, brought from the future of infinity's end. Brought from the future of infinity's end. They could be talking about the Akashic records. The Akashic records are these basically the history of the universe. Like every part of what we do as in the universe will time and space, or the universe doesn't know time really, and so whatever the universe ends up being or developing into, it'd be almost like one long note of energy that from beginning to end there's going to be all kinds of events in the middle, but it won't necessarily be it will appear like one note almost, kind of like a piano. The different vibrations, once you press on the piano or do a certain note, it from a beginning level, there's going to be a certain vibration it has to go up to in order to reach that note. Like say if you hit on a bell, it's not just like bing instantly. If you slowed it down like crazy, it would start off with, it would be like a bunch of different rings, like, and all at once. Kind of like when if you dissect a color, for example, let's say purple, um, you would see that there are many colors within the pink and purple and stuff. It's not just only purple particles. In a microscopic level, there could be many different colors. It just mixes to that, and it appears like it's a solid color, but it's definitely not. Okay, so brought from the future of infinity's end. 7 are they, the lords of Amente, overlords, they of the children of morning. So the children of morning, like sons of the cycles and masters of wisdom. So what I'm taking from the children of morning, for example, might be the like the beginning of time, and the sons of the cycles would maybe be like the stars and like the middle, but maybe have nothing to do with the stars. But sons of the cycles might be everything in between, and then the masters of wisdom. Masters are they of infinity's end. It's definitely interesting, but formed are not they as the children of men? Question mark. Those are the masters of men. So there's no 1 or 2. See, that I'd be wondering why not. Why are there no 2? But continue, I'll try to think about that, and maybe it will kind of tell. From my understanding, it probably will. Uh, Far from the future, formless yet forming, came they as teachers for the children of men. Live they forever, yet not of the living, bound not to life, and yet free from death. Rule they forever with infinite wisdom, bound yet not bound to the dark halls of death. Life they have in them, yet life that is not life. Free from all are the lords of the all. Free from all. Formless yet forming. It's a certain energy. It's like a light energy, from my understanding. Came as they, the teachers for the children of men. Because how does the universe, if like someone doesn't know something, we have to almost have like an actual brain. We have to be able to put things together. We have to be able to learn. If we if we were just magically born with all this knowledge, then we wouldn't have to uh, be taught anything. And live they forever, yet not of the living, bound not to life, and yet free from death. So they don't have to worry about dying. So they are the masters, and they would be the teachers, and they would be the people that, or the beings that um, are the reason why we can move forward with our lives, why we can learn things, why um, maybe everything that we in our own brain is the result of what we have, basically the potential that we have. But the universe wouldn't know the difference between, uh, like my life, I might live, to 40, or I might live to 105. Uh, the universe is going to look at my life, or will the vibration that I made through my life, and that's what I consider kind of karma too. Like, say if you were a great person, the best of the best, then you're going to have a higher vibration. It's going to look like a beautiful note on, or a beautiful song, uh, but it will appear like one beautiful harmonic note. But even though there were different times in life where it's turbulent, but then it's a little off. But overall, it was amazing. Or if you had a really bad one, of course, then it would be a negative vibration predominantly. Okay. Oh, children of men, live they forever, yet not living, bound not to life, and yet free from death. Yet free from death. Rule they forever with infinite wisdom, bound yet not bound to the dark halls of death. Bound yet not bound to the halls of death. Like they can't ever, uh, apparently, incarnate into maybe man, or or some other. Maybe they don't. They've probably experienced everything there is to experience, kind of like, and that's why they're teachers. But life they have in them, yet life that is not life. Free from all, free from all are the lords of the all. Forth from them came from the Logos, instruments they of the power o'er all, instead of overall, o'er all, O apostrophe ER, all. Vast is their countenance, yet hidden in smallness, formed by a forming, yet known, yet unknown. Forth from them came forth the Logos, instruments they of the power over all. vast is their continuance, yet hidden in smallness, formed by a forming, known, yet unknown. It's known probably by the masters, but it's not known by like me or you as far as the whatever technology they're talking about. Sounds, came forth the logos. I'd have to look up what the logos is again, but some of you probably know. But formed by a forming, known yet unknown. 3 holds the key of all hidden magic, creator he of the halls of the dead, sending forth power, shrouding with darkness, binding the souls of the children of men, sending the darkness, binding the soul force, director of negative to the children of men. Okay, 3 holds the key of all hidden magic, creator he in all the halls of the dead, sending forth power, shrouding with darkness, binding the souls of the children of men. So 3 keeps the children's souls at bay, sending the darkness, binding the soul force, director of negative to the children of men. So that's the negative. So like I sometimes feel like I'm dead myself, and I feel like yeah, like maybe this is the negative, the veil, and maybe some of us are experiencing the veil right now, and we're actually in hell, but it's doesn't feel like it. 4 he is he who loses the power, Lord he of life to the children of men. 4 is he who loses the power, Lord he of life. Now what are these? These are like, let's see. So these are energy beings or something from my understanding. 3, it starts off with 3. These are the masters. They're the children of morning, sons of the cycles, and masters of wisdom. So they're all of the same place. Formed are not they of the children of men. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The titles of the masters of men. 4 is he who loses the power. Loosens the power. Maybe it means loosens. Lord he of life to the children of men. Light is his body. Flame is his continence. Freer of souls to the children of men. Light is. So this would be kind of like, Lord of life. So it would basically be 3 against the 4 to a point. Kind of talking dualistic society, or yin and yang. 5 is the master, the lords of all magic, key to the word that resounds among men. Lords. Okay, so I'm trying to really analyze what these numbers would mean, and and there's very obvious significance to each of these numbers. Five is the master, the lord of all magic, but I thought 3 was magical. Okay, so 3 holds the key of all hidden magic. It's only hidden magic that 3 holds. However, 4 goes against 3 to try to loosen the power of 3. 4 to 3. Light is his body, flame is his continence. I'm guessing continence is his form, kind of thing. Freer of souls to the children of men. 5 is the master, the lord of all magic. So he would be the lord of all magic, including secret magic. Key to the word that resounds among men. See, it's kind of like that. Key to the word that resounds among men. Key to the word that resounds among men. So, Lord of all magic, key to the word. It's key to their words. It's among men. Key to the word that resounds among men. Definitely Lord of all magic is 5. That's how you can kind of remember. I'm definitely Lord of all magic. Key to the word that resounds among men. Maybe it's the balance. 6 is the Lord of light, the hidden pathway, part of the souls of the children of men. It's only part of the souls. It's a hidden pathway, though. And 6 is probably a very, the Lord of light. So the Lord of truth, the hidden pathway. And to actually find out the truth is probably the most hidden thing, actually. Part of the souls of the children of men. 7 is he who is the Lord of the vastness, master of space and the key of the times. So 7 is the master of space and time. And that's a really cool, awesome freaking deal. Because they talked about master of space and time, like he's a time traveler. 7 is he who is the Lord of vastness, master of space and the key of the times. That is just awesome. 8 is he who orders the progress, weighs and balances the journey of men. So 8 is the decider of where the men shall go, I guess. 7 is he who is the Lord of vastness, master of space, and the key of times. So the mandala effect, if you ever got into that, it would have to do, maybe 7 is the reason things are changing and things have changed that we remember it differently. 8 is he who orders the progress. So that would be like the judge, I guess. The journey of men, like, oh, well, you go to the next higher dimension, okay. 9 is the Father, vast he of countenance, forming and changing from out of the formless. Forming, vast he of countenance. So he's a lot of different forms. Forming and changing from out of the formless. So he goes all over the place, apparently. Meditate on the symbols I give thee. Keys are they, though hidden from men. I think that's pretty awesome, but I don't. Okay, well, maybe it'll tell more, but okay. But what? I don't know. I guess meditate on them and probably start off with 3 and work your way up. It's like hopefully maybe it doesn't matter what order you go in. Well, actually, I'd go with whatever you feel like you would want to learn more about, or something like that. Because what if you're like, okay, nine is the father, vastity of continuance, forming and changing out of the formless. You're like, okay, let's meditate on that, and uh, like let's start off with nine and go back, and then yeah. Anyway, yeah, keys though hidden from men. Reach ever upward, O soul of the morning. So we're beginning souls. Like we're not, unless you're a master or whatever. Then yeah. Turn thy thoughts upward to the, okay. Reach ever upward, O soul of the morning. Turn thy thoughts upward to light and to life. So life. Lord, he of life to the children of men. So turn thy thoughts upward to light and to life. Find the keys of the numbers I bring thee. Light on the pathway from life unto life. To reach ever upward, O soul of the morning. Turn thy thoughts upward to light, to truth, and to life. Yeah, I'll definitely have to meditate on that. I have not yet, so um, I'm a life path 6, so I'd probably start with 6. 6 is the Lord of Light, the hidden pathway, part of the souls of children among men. Ooh, good one to start. But it says reach ever upward, so maybe you start off with, and like they say in bondage, but then you go upward and you're eventually up to 9. But you're not ever going to be the father, so I don't know. Okay, so find the keys and the numbers I bring thee, light on the pathway from life unto life. Truth on the pathway from. Spread it around. Try to spread around life on the pathway from life unto life. Find the keys and the number I bring thee, light on the pathway from life unto life. Maybe it's saying that to kind of spread the word. That's kind of a weird, like if people don't want to hear it, they want to hear it. But it's interesting. Seek ye wisdom. Turn thy seek ye with wisdom. Turn thy thoughts inward. Close not thy mind to the flowers of light. To the flower of light.